Okay, you can. I should be able to share the screen.
You want me to present or?
I can present. Yeah.
Okay.
Let me know, guys, if you're able to see the screen.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm not looking at the chat, so I think Naresh, if you don't
Yes,
mind.
yes. Yeah, I'll take it.
What is this present using?
Is it time? Can
What? What did I click? Okay, there you go. Um, Good evening, good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining today. And this is a Columbus meetup, and meetups almost every month on various topics. And we are also looking for some presenters, from this group. If you are interested, please ping us, and now we can get you looped in. You can present in one of these meetups. So today's meetup is about retail accelerators that MuleSoft has developed. My name is Ram Ananthan. I'm a senior customer success strategy architect with Mule. And I have my colleague Naresh, who is a senior MuleSoft architect at BF Corporation. So we are a couple of our organizers, and we have others too who could not join today. He's on paternity leave, Yogesh. Uh, hope no, the names are not too new to you. Like I see a lot of you joining every month, so the names must be very familiar to you guys. So let's get started. So the agenda for today's meetup, we're going to look at what are the challenges with in retail industry, especially data related challenges, and what are mules of accelerators, right? Why did we come up with an accelerator, and especially no retail accelerator? What is it, and what does it do, and what are the use cases? And we'll have a short demo. I have a recorded demo that was presented in Connect. I'm going to present it today, and also we'll discuss one of the use cases that we already have in production that's available to customers. So let's look at some of the challenges that are affecting retail industry. As you know, the customer expectations are ever rising in any industry, and especially in retail industry, and you want to have a good shopping experience as a customer. And you share so much of data about yourself. For example, in every transaction that you do, let it be online purchase, or when you go to stores, or when you call a customer service to make a to book an order, or whatever it may be, you're sharing a lot of information about yourself, like your preferences, the sizes of the dresses, or whatever you are interested in, color. So there's a lot of data that you are sharing, and you expect the retailers to give you a personalized connected experience through the data that you are sharing. So if for example, if you're interested in a particular product, if there is a promotion going on, you would like to receive no offers from the retailer about that product. So the retailer customer is not going to expect you to ask him, right? They should already have the data that that explains, that shows them you are interested in this particular size, this color, this product, this brand. Your preference is this, your location is this. So if there is any offer going on, they should be no your expectation is that they should be reaching out to you with that offer. So there are a lot of data and a lot of expectations. And if you look at but what has happened in the last 10-15 years or so, a lot of customers that we researched showed that like 54% of them showed that they have a disjointed shopper experience. Meaning, let's say a retail industry has multiple channels a customer can interact with, or for example a web channel, mobile channel, and a customer can walk into the store. No matter how they reach the store or customer reps, they want to be recognized as their valued customer. So they want the same experience. You can call somebody on the phone, talk to them, and walk into the store. That customer rep should know about you. Just because you talk to somebody else on the phone doesn't mean that the store should not know about you, right? Your expectation is that, okay, I've already told you that I'm interested in this product. I spoke to several customer reps. I also filled out a survey in the web, uh, but I'm walking into the store, you're asking me the same questions again. So that's a bad experience. So that's what no customers are complaining about, disjointed shopper experience. 54% of them complained that no, they don't have the sales people, service people, marketing people. They're not connected to each other. They don't share information with each other. Duplicate sales orders. You can know, you may decide to know, start an order on the web and complete the transaction using a mobile app, or walk into a store and say, okay, hey, I have stored some in the cart, please no, complete the order. You can say that. You don't want to create a new order, right? You already have something in the cart. You want to connect to that information and then complete the order. So 39% of the customer in customer ecosystem have complained that they are experiencing duplicate sales orders like through various channels. What it means is the different systems that we have for web, mobile, other devices, they are not connected to each other. They don't know about each other existence. Third problem that the retail industry no, is seeing is inaccurate product availability. There is nothing worse than no, uh, like selecting a some dress or whatever, selecting a product, identifying what color you want, selecting the price that you want, etc., and then going into the checkout window just to see that the product is not available. If the product is not available, your first screen should show you that this product is not available. Okay, you should not discover at the time of checkout. So that's no, very bad experience for the customer. 2 billion customers have complained that this is a constant problem. So that no, these are some of the major challenges. There are obviously no other challenges that retail industry experiences, but these are very common and no, affecting all the customers and all the retailers. No, like no, it's going to cost their business. If you have a bad experience with the retailer, you will think twice before going back to him for another shopping experience. Okay, what is the problem? Is there a lack of data? No, it's not, right? The data is there, but it's hard to get to. The data is no, so many different systems. For example, a retailer deals with no, thousands and thousands, tens of thousands of customers, and each customer interacts with thousands of products, and these products come from various sellers, various vendors and suppliers, and these suppliers have hundreds of systems. Each of them have hundreds of systems. So the data is all there. Data is scattered in multiple systems, multiple applications, multiple locations, multiple platforms like cloud, on-prem, secure database, and files, etc. The problem is connectivity. That's the problem. The data is there. How you connect all these systems, all these devices, applications, systems, etc., to make a meaningful information, that's the challenge. And plus the companies are growing through mergers and acquisitions, right? They're acquiring new systems, new products are coming into the system. So there is new tool to be connected to tool, a new system to be added to your ecosystem, etc. So the problem is connection. Integration is the problem. It's a $1 billion problem in today's industry, and affecting retailers to the like the most extent. So what do? We need a different data strategy, right? You need obviously think about a data strategy that will work for the future growth. So it's not about connecting two systems, point to point integrations and all. It should be the data strategy should be extensible. You should be able to extend it to any product, to any platform, on any device, any system, anytime, anywhere in the ecosystem. So that's the problem that we're going to address today. what what is the advantage of integrated data? So we saw that integration is the problem, sorry, integration is the solution that no, we all lack today. But what does it do? It not only helps the IT teams. Integration also helps the operation teams. For example, if the operations guys knows that, okay, if all the systems are connected, he can easily replenish orders. He can stock the product that's highly like fast selling product, right? He can make sure that we are stocking them, instead of showing to the customer a back order, or no, at the checkout saying that the product is not available anymore, it's out of stock. You may want to proactively stock the products. You can optimize the operations. You can optimize your shipping, right? You can, like, a lot of customers like Amazon and all, they combine orders into a single shipment. So all this can be optimized if you have all the systems connected to each other. For shoppers, what does it mean? You can get a relevant, meaningful, personalized engagement. Like retailers can offer a relevant engagement to the shopper, right? um, Relevant means, no, based on your preference, based on your interest, your location, based on your thing, they can offer, they can give you an experience. Instead of saying, okay, hey, here is everything about my product. If you are interested, if this matches your interest, please come and buy. So that's one way of no selling. But other way is, hey, I know that you are interested in this product. I know you like green color, and you live in no Dallas, Texas. I know, like, no, this offer is going on right there. So I want to give you a relevant engagement experience to the shopper. That's possible with integrated data. And then for the service teams, customer service, if all the systems are connected to each other, they don't need to navigate to multiple systems, multiple applications when on the call with the customer. Let's say, no, you are calling a customer service of Amazon to talk about something, some issue or whatever. If they take 5 minutes or no 10 minutes to navigate from one system to another system, if they put you on hold saying, hey, I need to access another computer, my data is in a different database, I need to access it through a different means, that'll give you a very bad experience. If all the systems are connected, if they can all view your data, the 360-degree of your customer data in one screen or in one system, experience. So the integrated data gives no all these different personas no good experience. The end result is, no, you're creating an application network by connecting different systems, different platforms, different applications, devices, data, etc. You are creating an application network, and MuleSoft's Anypoint platform is meant for that. With the API-led approach, we expose all these backend systems. We create no meaningful business processes in the process layer, and we also give a different experience to different consumers. So that's the power of our Anypoint platform. Now, switching to know why did we come up with the MuleSoft Accelerator? We saw what's challenge in the retail industry, and what are the problems, and what the solution is. So we worked with so many different customers of various industries, and no, we decided, okay, what is that? No, for every industry, what is a common use case? What is everybody trying to solve? In integration also, there are certain use cases, right, that the customers will be looking to solve. Like similar industry companies will be solving the same problem. So why don't we come up with an accelerator with a pre-built solution that we can offer to our customers? Let's say, if it's an airline industry, airline booking, reservation system, no, these things are very common use cases, right? So why should no Delta, American, Air India, everybody no should write their own integration, their own solution? If we can standardize that and offer as a solution, package solution, that's going to help them tremendously. They can speed up their operations quickly, right? They don't need to waste 1 year of development and coding, testing, etc. Whereas they can just buy this off the shelf accelerator, implement it, extend it to their needs, and then use it, because it's a common use case. So that's what drove the no, development of MuleSoft accelerators. It's a pre-built technical asset and blueprints to accelerate key use cases, right? So like I mentioned, what do they have? When I say assets, they can be APIs, they can be complete APIs, they can be integration templates that you can start with, which can be extended to connected to different systems. It can be a reference architecture that you can use to implement your own solution. It can be additional tech assets like different frameworks that that are very common, or best practices frameworks for that industry. So it comprises of all these assets, and all these assets are available in Exchange, in the MuleSoft Anypoint Exchange, where you can discover, you can know about it, you can play with it, and you can try to implement it. The beauty of all this is, like, it's all included with MuleSoft subscription. There is no extra cost to any customer to using an accelerator. To get an accelerator, all they have to do is just go to Exchange, search for it, and use it. There is no cost. They don't have to pay anything extra for that. What are the benefits of MuleSoft accelerators? It makes implementations faster and easier, right? Like I said, Every industry has common use cases. You don't need to know start from the scratch. You don't need to duplicate your effort. It's already solved for you, right? You can just use it, extend it to the suit your use cases and needs, and use it. And it offers the ability to extend and change. So it's not a fixed no solution. The solution can be easily modified to your system of records, your backend systems, your performance needs, etc. It can be easily extended and changed. And finally, it represents the best practices that we preach, right? It follows the same best practices, right? So that you know you have a template to follow for your rest of the integrations. So we preach something, and we want to make sure that no, when we develop something, we also follow the same best practices. A quick look at the portfolio of MuleSoft accelerators. Service Cloud is the first one we started with. We created accelerators for to empower our customer service agents, so that they have some pre-built solutions they can use. Every industry has a customer service, right? Whether it's retail, insurance, automobile, manufacturing, finance, you name it, any the health, whatever you want to name, you have customer rep. So all these customer reps interact with the system, interact with the customers, solve various problems. So we understand their use cases, and then we have come up with some common templates, common integration solutions for them to use. And then we moved on to commerce, power online storefronts with accurate data. This is more towards the commerce customers. Then we switched to retail industry. We also created accelerators, which is the topic for today. We'll look into that in detail. We also have no SAP templates and SAP integrations, accelerators that can unlock SAP uh, or integrate with the S4 HANA and all. So that's no something that's available out of the box for the SAP customers. And finally, work.com. So now that with COVID and a lot of companies are now working remote, if they want to bring the employees back to office, there a lot of work has to be done. So we have created some templates, some solutions that the companies can use to bring their employees safely back to work. A lot of integrations are available. For example, Workday to Salesforce integration. So if you are now migrating employee data from one system to another system, you don't need to do anything from the scratch. The accelerator is already available for you. You just need to extend it, connect to your systems, give your credentials, and connect to your systems, and start the integration. Yeah, any I'm going a little faster, but feel free to ask any questions in the chat, and towards the end we'll review, and whatever I can answer today I will answer. If not, I will take it as a follow-up, and no reach out back to you guys no personally. MuleSoft Accelerator for retail. So similarly, we work with a lot of retail customers to understand their common use cases, common problems that they are trying to solve. And if you look at the retail industry, the three things that stand out is customer, product, and sales orders, right? So you want to have that's pretty much what they do. They book the orders for selling their products to the customers. So we want to create solutions that will unlock the data, customer data, order data, product data quickly enough. The retail industry has so many different backend systems. Some of them are modern systems, some of them are legacy systems. The data is all there. The data is scattered in multiple places, different forms and different parts of data. So you don't want to navigate to different systems to understand who the customer is, what the product is, and all. You want to connect all these systems together so that you get a complete view of the product, or the customer, or even the sales order, right? If you want to look at what is the total value of sales for this customer throughout this year, you may want to navigate to multiple systems, because different systems capture different sales orders. Some of them capture mobile sales orders, some of them web orders, some of them walk-in orders, etc. So you want to combine all that into a single data store, right? You want to get a single view of all your customer information, sales order information, and product information. So what we did was we created a solution, integration solution, to connect to all these backend systems, uh, pull a customer model, or sales order model, or a product model, and then like show it to different end users with different experiences. So I will show you a different screen later. We'll see how this is done and what is involved in the accelerator. reconcile sales order and product data reliably. We talked about reconciling sales order and also product information. No, it's crucial to have a better shopper experience. Again, all these are no included with MuleSoft subscription. There is no need for no buying anything. It's all available for you from Exchange. You can just download as a MuleSoft customer. You have access to all these accelerators, which you can use. And no, the only intent is to help the customers speed up their development, speed up their projects, so that no, they can invest their development resources elsewhere where it makes sense. Instead of no developing same thing again and again, we give you a solution, predefined solution. You work with the developers to know work on other business aspect, not work on the basics. So we provide that. That's the value of MuleSoft accelerators and retail accelerators. Okay, this view shows a functional view. There are three use cases that we have solved so far: customer process API, order process API, and product process API. So basically, this is a customer integration, order process integration, and product process integration, right? So if you want to have a 360-degree view of customer, this solution will fit you. Okay, the customer will not know that as a retail customer, sorry, as a retailer, you will not know that you need a retail accelerator. All you will know is, okay, I have customer data in various systems. How do I connect them all? How do I bring them all to a single customer data? Like, I want to show all this information in a single screen, so that no, I get to understand the customer better. Similarly, order, I want to connect multiple systems, get the aggregate of all the orders, and no, I want to slice and dice the order information per customer, across customers, across geography. So various things that you want to do. So you don't want to build point to point integrations anymore. You have a solution which follows the API led approach, which is pre-built for you, which you can easily use and extend it. Similarly with product, right, we have developed that. So it connects to various systems in the back end. It also produces the relevant experience for the end user. So we have assumed certain systems which we see commonly used in the retail industry. We have integrated with those systems. Doesn't mean that we have used let's say Salesforce, ERP, marketing, commerce cloud, etc. Doesn't mean that customer process, the customer accelerator will only work with these systems. You can easily replace Salesforce with somebody else. You can easily, like, no, they are all plug and play, the accelerator. You can remove one system, add your own system of choice, and your integration is all done. So the business process doesn't change, the data model doesn't change. It just the end point may change based on what you have, what systems you work with, what backend systems, what legacy systems you have. That's the only thing that will change, and that can be easily changed and extended. And similarly with order and product processes as well. So this is a better picture of the accelerator. If you look at number of APIs that we have developed as part of this accelerator, I think it's around 50s. No, it's in the range of 50s. So you need 50 components to develop one solution for customer solution, because it talks to various backend systems. It talks to various end users to produce different experience. It also has multiple process layer components. Imagine how much time will you spend developing these 50 components as a retail industry, right? Retail company. You don't want to spend, even if you assume 100 hours per component, $100. So you're talking about like $520,000 of no work. It's already done for you, free of cost. So that's the value add in MuleSoft. So we give you a solution which will save you a lot of time and money for you. You can easily extend it. You can change the uh, the underlying patterns for your performance needs or functional needs. You can switch the systems, whatever systems we used here. We can easily switch them to your own systems. The APIs can be extended. They can be deployed anywhere, whether you have on-prem systems or cloud, a hybrid cloud or private cloud, or a PC customer or RTF, whatever model you want to use for deployments, you can deploy this anywhere. So that's a retail accelerator. Any questions? Please free again to ask in the chat. So I'm going to show a demo. I'm going to play a video. You can still see the screen, right?
Thank you.
I am here to demonstrate how the MuleSoft Accelerator for Retail can help create a single source of truth in support of personalized customer messaging. Many retail organizations have customer profile data scattered across a number of systems. Adding master data management capabilities can help, but it is only part of the solution. The MuleSoft Accelerator for Retail enables the creation and update of consistent, connected customer profiles across multiple systems. In this example, we begin by capturing a new customer profile created in B2C commerce and routing it through our customer profile processing engine, which first synchronizes the profile with an MDM solution and then pushes the updated profile to downstream systems. By associating the unique identifiers created by each system with the master copy, we have now created a connected profile. Updates can be captured in a similar fashion from any connected system, including ones not mentioned here. Our API-led approach allows customers to easily mix, match, and extend assets to create their own unique solutions. Let's head over to Anypoint Exchange, MuleSoft's marketplace for API and integration assets, and take a closer look at the solution. In Exchange, you can quickly search for the main MuleSoft Accelerator for Retail asset. Our landing page describes the accelerator, including supported use cases and available assets. A few of the assets we are highlighting today include an Experience API, which receives customer profile events from Salesforce B2C Commerce, a Customers Process API, which implements our customer profile processing engine, and several System APIs, which with downstream systems. For each API, we provide both an API specification and an implementation template project, which actually provides a complete implementation of that specification. Let's see how easy it is to download and view this asset in Anypoint Studio, MuleSoft's desktop IDE for building and testing APIs and integrations for the Anypoint platform. Here, we have already opened the Exchange viewer and located the Customers Process API implementation template. Let's go ahead and open that in Studio. Once the application template has been imported, we can browse the complete customer profile synchronization process by drilling down into the individual flows. The source is completely editable, so you can make any changes you like. You have seen some of the assets. Let's see the solution in action. Here in Salesforce, we have an existing person account for Nikki. As you can see, the customer profile graph for this account is empty because it has not yet been linked to profiles in other systems. Marketing campaign, Nikki was invited to try out the company's new online shopping site. She clicks through to the company's storefront and is account. She enters her information and submits the request. Behind the scenes, Nikki's new customer profile is published and synchronized with the downstream systems we mentioned earlier. When her account information in Salesforce is refreshed, we now see that this account has been linked up to her B2C commerce profile, as well as to ones in other systems. Now that you can retrieve and correlate all identifiers associated with an individual, you can offer personalized experiences for your customers like never before. To learn more, please visit the MuleSoft Accelerator for Retail landing page on Anypoint Exchange and explore the available assets. Thank you for your time. Patty, back to you.
All right. Naresh, are you still there? Okay, the video came properly, right?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay, good. Uh, so the customer profile sync that the demo showed, okay, it's a very common use case for many of the customers, but the retail customers will not know that they need a customer profile sync accelerator, right? So they will have their problem statement like this: I want to build a customer 360 view. Okay, so when you hear like this, you as a MuleSoft architect or developer or integration expert, you can offer this accelerator to them, saying, okay, hey, I know you want to build a customer 360 view. I think what you need is a customer profile sync asset. So that's no that's how you can translate it to the accelerator, because nobody will know that I want the accelerator, right? Nobody will come and say that I want the accelerator. They will say different problem statements like this. The second one is no classic: I want to understand the total lifetime value of my customer. Every retail industry retailer want to understand that. So if that is the use case, then the solution could be your retail accelerator, customer profile sync. Okay. Similarly, the third question that the customer may have is, I want service agents to know if a customer that's calling abandoned their cart, or if they subscribe to our newsletter. Like, no, if they have any questions like that, the solution, the answer should be MuleSoft Accelerator for retail. Okay. Yeah. So when somebody says, I want to build a customer 360, the solution is connecting customer data across multiple systems, right? And what you need for that, you need the accelerator solution. And for understanding the total lifetime value of your customer, you want the customer 360 view, plus you want orders data from all the channels. And for the service agents to know if a customer has abandoned the cart, or no, has subscribed to a newsletter, whatever, you want the top two solutions. You want the customer 360 view, you want the information about all your orders from all the channels, plus you also need the commerce actions, like what action the customer did. You want to capture that all. So you want to be able to connect to different no, systems like commerce cloud to capture customer actions. So you want all these no, the solution is a retail accelerator, customer profile sync. That's what the solution offers. So if you hear anything like that in your projects, or no, in your discussion with the business use cases, business users, I think you'll be in a better position to offer the accelerator. The functional view of the accelerator, we already looked at it. It talks to SAP, Commerce Cloud, Salesforce, Marketing Cloud, and some relational, no, like MDM, customer MDM, some legacy database, or no, any solution. It pulls the data from all these systems. It actually maintains the master data in MDM, and it also maintains the relationship between the customer profile in various other systems and MDM. Let's say you have no, some information in Salesforce, some information, something else about the customer in Commerce Cloud, etc. For you to combine all that into a connected experience, you will store the master ID in MDM. You will also store the relational ID. For example, the commerce system may have an ID for that customer record. Salesforce may have an ID for the record. So you will store all these, you will map all these IDs to the MDM ID, so that you know that when you talk about this MDM ID 123, you know that this is the Salesforce ID 345, or marketing ID ABC, etc. So you can connect them all together. That's what the customer profile sync is, and this very, very, very common use case. And I'll give you my experience as a, a MuleSoft architect. Prior to MuleSoft, I was a TIPCO architect for many years, like 12 15 years. I know I worked in TIPCO. And when I did a retail project for one of the biggest retailers in the country, I'm not going to name the customer, but you can guess. Holiday season, so you'll do a lot of shopping with them too. So I had to build a customer MDM solution. Like, I had to build everything from the scratch using TIPCO as a middleware, TIPCO's MDM solution. If I had an accelerator like this, I would have saved 3-4 years work of the worth of work for sure. So that was a 4.5 year project. I would have saved at least 3 years if I had an accelerator like this. So I'm sure, no, that's not a unique use case. All your customers may have a similar use case, and you should definitely explore the retailer accelerator. Like same thing what was discussed in the demo. If you are creating a new customer, you will create a new customer in MDM, and you will update all these other systems with the master ID. You will build a relationship between the master ID and other system IDs. What the retail accelerator doesn't do is, it doesn't do complex matching rules or data cleansing and all. So that's another portion of the customer profile, right? You are collecting customer information from various channels. um, Apart from linking the customer information, you also want to make sure that your data is clean. As a MDM solution, that's very key, like requirement, right? Your data should be clean, and you should be able to match the customer profile data across various systems. How do you know that this customer 123 in Salesforce is the same as 234 in Commerce? So what fields, what attributes do you match? Like phone number, email addresses, social security. So you can match variety of things. So you will build your matching rules to match the customer. Sometimes, no, the customer information will be partial. So you may want to even there will be spelling mistakes, there will be typos. You still want to identify them as the same customer, right? For example, if customer, my name is Ram Anantan, right? Ram Shankar is my full name. If they remove one of the characters, okay, Ram Sankar instead of Shankar, um, the two systems will not know that I am the same person. So your matching rule will do a partial search too, like fuzzy logic, to match the records and know identify you as the same customer. That's the cleansing and matching are not part of the accelerator. That you have to build using your own solution, or no, there are other tools, other solutions available. That's not part of integration. All right. With that, I think no, I'm done with my presentation. What we have, like in every meetup, is we have a quiz following this presentation, and no, it's a 5 question multiple choice or no choice questions. um, you will be given 15 seconds to answer each question. Whoever answers quicker will get higher marks, and then finally whoever stands out at the top three will get vouchers. I'm not sure how many persons we have today. If no Hopefully you all get the vouchers today. So Naresh, over to you. If you can help them with this quiz, you can share your screen, or
Yeah,
you walk them through what the process is.
yeah, sure. So, 1 second. Let me share. Okay.
And please, give us feedback if you liked it, and if it was useful. What kind of meetups you want to see or discuss in the future? What kind of topics? I think that'll be very helpful.
Okay, here is the screen. Are you able to see, Ram?
I'm able to see. Yeah. So everybody log into this menti.com, and the code is up on the screen, 84337033. So we'll give some time for people to join.
Yeah. Yeah. At least at least 7 people should be able to join. I see 9 count. Please join. Thank you.
And these vouchers are definitely useful.
Yeah, you can use it for certification, knowledge building, maintenance exams, MuleSoft maintenance exams, the shortened certification. Okay, 4 people joined. Okay.
Two more or three more can join.
Yeah, you can join from mobile or a tab or a web anywhere. Okay, I think 4 people.
Okay.
Yeah, let me start the quiz then. There can be more than one answer too.
Yeah, this is a multiple choice, so you can.
Anyone, if you keep it also, you'll be getting the points. Perfect. Okay. Okay. So here's the question number 2. Again, there can be more than one answer, but you can answer at least one. You'll get a point. Yeah, you can also use lifetime value of the customer by calculating the total orders using the accelerator. So
Yeah.
that is also another answer. Yeah, obviously the customer profile sync is the critical one. I see Shreya in the top
And not
place.
much of a difference between different people. Like
Yeah,
one question can change everything.
yeah. I think it's easy question. Okay, exchange. That's tricky.
Still in lead, Shreya.
Yeah, Shreya, Thinky, Gigabit. Fourth question. This is the whole point of this accelerator. Yeah, I think performance is little tricky. Performance is relevant to your use case, not necessarily performance, but actual implementation time it will reduce. That's a accelerate advantage. It's not accelerate the performance of the APIs. It's accelerate the development time.
The delivery of the projects can be quicker with accelerators.
Yeah. Cool. Oh, I think Sreya and Thinky.
Let's see.
Oh, he gave it. Good. The last question.
Oh, what happened?
Oh, something got. 1 second. Let me try. Yeah, what we generally as an unique value. Yeah, a correlation ID or a master ID, to replicate across the systems, like MDM ID. We cannot use SSN or name or number, right? I think.
Yeah, they're used for matching the customer information, but to link the customer information, we always use master ID or correlation ID.
Yeah.
Good
So,
job, Hikmet. Good job, guys. First, the top three will get the voucher anyway.
yeah,
So,
yeah. Yeah, please drop your emails. Higa with Shreya, Thinky, please uh, write down your emails in the chat so that we can request vouchers for you.
and since we have only two more, I think no. Please mention your email addresses. I will see if no I can get you vouchers also. I will try, but I cannot promise.
Yeah,
Since only we have five people here, no, um, maybe I can get you vouchers also.
right.
Please give all your email addresses. But the top three, definitely, I want to know
Yeah,
Shreya, Igawit,
Higa with Thinky.
Pandey. Okay, awesome, awesome. Thank you, guys. Awesome. And let me stop recording. And if you have any questions or anything you want to discuss, no, we can hang around. Otherwise, have a good holiday season and stay safe.